as much as I love history and think that history is important for us to kind of fix what's wrong with our country and the world, like, and the most important thing is those relationships with the students.
Welcome to Dadding. Today I'm talking with Terry Fitzgibbons. He's a teacher from New Jersey who spends most of his time with other people's kids, so it was interesting to hear how he translates what he learns in the classroom to his own daughter. Here's Terry. Caroline, your daughter, is how old?
She is 22 months.
How long have you been teaching?
So this would be my 7th year.
High school history.
High school history, yeah.
And your father was a teacher as well, right?
Correct.
So did you go into teaching because you saw the life that your dad had and what he was able to give back and wanted to do that, or?
I never sought out to be a teacher. I was in the Navy for 4 years. I knew that wasn't for me. Did a lot of traveling afterwards, did some grad school time, thought I wanted to do the PhD route. I was working out at the university that I went to. I was working in student affairs, and at like age 33, I told my dad I wanted to get into teaching, and he's like, "Are you sure?" I haven't been around that long, but apparently according to the arc of public education is like things have gotten really hard in the past 10 years, like a lot more admin and tests and paperwork and, and tracking the data. And I was telling him, yeah, I think I want to do this. And he's like, you got this pretty nice job out at, the university to take care of you. So jumped into it. It's finally, after 7 years, I think I know what I'm doing.
How has being a teacher affected how you parent, how you interact with Caroline?
Now I fully understand when a parent sees their child hurt. If they think that their child got a bad grade, like, they come to the child's defense. As much as I love history and think that history is important for us to kind of fix what's wrong with our country and the world, like, and the most important thing is those relationships with the students. So showing love for them, and that kind of spills over love for her, which of course is even greater. We joke like Caroline's pretty good except for the transitions, right? Like eating to the next thing, right? She's fine, like she doesn't need a phone or an iPad, but it's when like the phone or the iPad is taken out of her hand, right? And they teach us as teachers in like classroom management, like manage the transitions, like when they come into the classroom, like if you can't control them coming into the classroom, then you're not going to have control of the class, right?
You're absolutely right. Like, yeah, transitions are the hardest thing. And it never really connected.
I should probably say like love and empathy and
no.
Like just transitional management to the next task.
Sure. Like any other parent teachers out there, any advice for anything like that? Or
as I've gotten to be a better teacher with practice, like letting them figure it out, giving them time. And even if it takes like a lot of dead air, like, and the minutes are rolling and I might not get through the end of my lesson plan, like it might really matter for this one student, just like give them a little bit more time to like connect, like figure it out. If you like it, stick around. Like I didn't fully comprehend like how hard it's not just the first year of teaching, but like the first 2, 3, 4 years of teaching are really hard.
I thought you were going to say parenting. If you like it, stick around. Like, I think too. both really. That too. Stick it out if you can. Yeah.
Terry, thanks so much for sharing your time. I know you're short on it because you're always giving it back to your students and your work. And your family, obviously, but I appreciate it. And I know our audience will as well.
Great. No, I appreciate the invite. Thank you.